project 6-4, we are going to add a couple of rows of data to this table. So it's the School of Fine Art, and there are a bunch of different students and some information about them. So we're going to add 2 students here. So click in A13 and let's type some names here. First name, Cassie. Hit the tab key. Last name, Hicks. Tab, and the discipline, their area is painting. Now once I start typing it, it recognizes it from previous cells, and if it's the same, I can just hit tab and it gives me the whole thing. So I don't have to even type the whole thing if it's already been typed. It just gives it to me when I hit tab. Now the enrollment date, let's go 1//14/2013. And then we don't have a GPA yet, so hit enter. And the second person we're going to add is Jeff. Tab, price, tab, and the discipline is computer art, which also has been typed before, so I'm just going to hit tab as soon as it brings it up. And for the date of enrollment is the same, so I can just copy that down. Oops, it went to the next date, so that didn't work. Same date, 1/14/2013. Okay, for the date. So there's a new enrollment date, this date, the 14th, and let's replace cells 11 and 12 with that new date. So I'm going to copy, Control-C, this date, and then select both of these, click and drag, and do a Control-V, or paste right up here, to paste that date. And then to get rid of the little moving bars, hit escape on the keyboard, top left corner. Okay, so I just copied and pasted a new enrollment date to those previously entered students. Alright, now we need to give these new students a GPA. So we're going to use the paste special, it's called, paste special menu, to copy the formula and the formatting for this grade point average to the next 2 cells. So if I do a Control-C, or copy is this button right here, copy, and then I come down to these 2, select both of them, and on the paste button I'm going to click the drop down, and right down here is the paste special. So you'll see this in some assignments or some quizzes and test. It'll say use this paste special to paste formatting and whatever else. So that's what it's talking about, paste special. It's a specific dialog box. So I bring up the paste special dialog box, and then I'm going to select formulas and number formats. It's right here. So I want it to copy the formula and the formatting of the numbers, which is, well, it's a number with 2 decimal places, so I want it to remain the same. So I click OK, and it copies that for me. You might say you could have done that with, hit escape, you could have done that with just the fill handle, and that's probably true, but every once in a while we need to paste it in a special way, so we just need to know where that is. Okay, now their GPA is not the same as this student's, and so if you look at the GPA, the formulas up here in the formula bar, there's 3 grades, and then of course it's divided by how many grades they have, which is 3, and that gives them the GPA. So for Cassie Hicks, let's change her grades. She got a 3.3 for her first grade, and you can use the arrow keys to move over and backspace rather than the mouse if you prefer. So a 3.3, a 3.5, and a 3.7. Is that what it was? And then press enter. We've got the new formula, and it gives us a new GPA. Okay, the next one, let's change the GPA for Jeff Hicks as all, or Jeff Price. Okay, the first one is a 2.9. The second grade is 3.4, and the third grade is 3.5. Press enter. And that's their GPA, calculates it. Okay, the last thing we wanted to do is format A2 to E2, so the headings, the column headings, to 20% accent 1, and keep it in italics. So let's go sales styles, and it's the 20% accent 1, so 20% accent 1 right here, this light blue. And then when we do that, it takes away the italics, which we had before. So let's put it back on there, italics. And that's it for this one. Make sure to save it.